Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Happy July 25th. This is the fourth and final episode of the Christmas in July. My name is Nikki Adamkowitz. I'm known as the Sassy Subber, known as the Sass Master. I am your MC for this morning. So good morning, good morning, good morning to all my friends over on YouTube, and good morning to all my friends over on Facebook. Happy July, right? This is the fourth. We have been doing this for 4 weeks now of Christmas in July and all of the amazing things that I've been able to show you from some pretty incredible vendors. Today, we have 2 more vendors to add to the list, and then at the end, I am going to go over all 4 weeks of beautiful products that I've been able to show off. I hope you guys are having a great Sunday morning. Please, as always, say good morning to the 2 girls who are really in charge of this ship. Jess and Jody. We have Jody over on YouTube. We have Jess over on Facebook. Please say good morning to the ladies. Yes, good morning. Let me say my happy good mornings to everybody who is here. Over on the YouTube page, good morning to Mary, Terry. We have Beverly, Claire, Lynn, Judy. We have Danae. See, I said it right, my girl. And we have Kathy. We have, let's see, that's over on the YouTube. Over on Facebook, we have Bobby Marvin. We have Dawn. We have Beverly, Janet, Roberta. We have M, we have Tanya, we have Julie, Tori, Robin, Michelle, Teresa, Claire's over there too. Let's see, Dorothy, Lisa. Trying to make sure we get everybody. Edie, Melissa, Leslie, Margaret. Good morning, Tamara. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. And if I forgot you, please know, good morning. Good morning. It is a happy Sunday morning. We have lots to show off, and whew, it's going to be a long show. I kid you not. I'll get through it. I'll get through it. As you guys know, I am the queen of facial expressions, and what better shirt to wear than my resting Grinch face shirt that I got from Haley Clark. She owns the Bleach t-shirt company. So thank you, Haley, for my Christmas shirts that I've been wearing off and on for the last 4 weeks. She is my go-to girl. She is Shelly's daughter, and she makes my bleach shirts for me. We're going to get the heat press up and rolling today. Give me 1 second. While this warms up, we're going to talk about, there we go. While this warms up, we're going to talk about 2 vendors today. We're going to talk about Sublimation Underground, run by Suzanne, and Blanktastic, run by Claire. That's right. These are my 2 go-to ladies. I had the honor and privilege about 3.5 years ago to actually meet Claire. Claire was in my very first studio audience when I went to Texas, and we have been BFFs ever since. So thank you very much for Claire for her sending me all of these wonderful blanks. I'm going to be pressing some of them, and then I'm just going to show you off a bunch of them. She's got a lot to offer in her shop. She has quite the eclectic thing, or things I should say. And then we have this Suzanne, who is... She is one of the ladies I get to chat with every single night, and she owns Sublimation Underground. Again, a sweetheart. She's got one of those faces that you just want to hug. So there you go. So good morning. Good morning, my nomies. All right, you know what? I should probably not put the coffee on the heat press. First off, let's start with Blanktastic. Okay, we are going to be pressing a lot of ornaments between the 2. I'm going to try my hardest just to tell you guys about each one of them. They both offer something different. Suzanne mainly specializes in the metal ornaments and whatnot, keychains, earrings. I'm going to show you those off. Where Claire, she does the cutout yard signs. She does MDF. She does acrylic. She also cuts... Yep, it's going to escape me, too. Oh, my goodness. Patches. For that, she's probably giggling. There's so many different things that Claire offers, and her brain is just like mine. This is why we can't live in the same state. We literally collide, and we just... let me tell you about one of those beautiful explosions that happened. And it was in my Sassy Tribe pack this month. Today is the last day you can order your Tribe pack over at sassysummer.com. Today is the last day to get your DIY project, which comes from Blanktastic. And it's this. She is the home of the original. Yep, that's right. This is the North Pole. Now, the North Pole, which is different from all the other ones you're going to see, is you get to pick and choose how many. You get 8, actually, of these little tiny signs that you can add, subtract, whatever it is. It comes as a kit, if you will. Let me grab the kit. I set it down. There it is. So this is how your kit comes. You get the North Pole, which is double-sided. Then you're going to get all of these little fun pieces. What it is so that you don't have to buy 8 different kits. A kit for a family of 2 or a kit for a family of 5. No, you get one kit and then you get to decide as the vendor how many you need for that particular family. It is beautiful, and I love this. This was something that was pointed out to me as well. It's totally, completely gender neutral, and it's also I'm never going to say that word right. It's also very neutral in that sense. So it doesn't, it doesn't do gender, or it doesn't do skin color. None of that, because again, that was one of the things that was probably the biggest things for me is I have a lot of African-American clients, and they're like, Nikki, there's not a lot out there that represents our culture, right? And so this one was a completely all-inclusive. It didn't matter, because you can make a North Pole, and all it is a name. So I will show you a close-up more of that and the pieces that come with that as well. Whoop, whoop. Also, I want to tell you about an add-on she has. She has a paw print, but she sent me, guess what? Here's one of the add-ons. That's right, a doggy bone. So you can add a dog bone, because maybe your family doesn't have the 2-legged variety of babies. Maybe it has the 4-legged variety of babies. So whether you have a fur baby or a regular baby, you'll be able to add it to your North Pole family. She also does carry a line of teacher mini ornaments. All of her ornaments that you're going to see can be scaled down for the mini tree. And for those who have no idea what the mini tree is, we're talking about 3 foot and under mini tree ornaments. All right, the 3-foot one you could probably use as standard, but once you start getting to like a 2-foot and a 1-foot variety of a tree, then you're going to want the mini ornaments. Look at how cute that is. It is so stinking cute. It's a little tiny pencil. Perfect for teachers. She has a whole line of the teacher stuff over on her website at blanktastic.com. So she has those. I'm going to be showing off what we're going to be pressing from her today are just many of the items that I will end up showing off all the other stuff that she has as well. But we're going to be doing her reindeer and her sled. Now the sled does come in 2 different sizes, as do the reindeer. But let me tell you about the sled. This is great for those 3-tiered trays that y'all love. And so are the reindeer. So you can add these fun little things. So I took Tori, who is our Southern Belle, out of our designer tribe. And truly, she is really the Southern Belle out of all of us, okay? And she's got me saying the word fixin'. That's right. So she loves the 3-tiered tray. So I'm taking her design and I'm putting it on this sled for the 3-tiered tray. Now, if you wanted to, you can even take these and attach the reindeer and make a garland out of them. How stinking cute. So the designs I'll be doing for these will come from Shelly's shop. So we'll be able to do these as well. So those are the 2 things or 3 things I should say, that we are going to press coming from there. So let me switch over my camera so y'all can get a better view. There you go. Lots and lots of fun things. As you can see, we have lots to talk about today. Lots and lots of stuff to talk about. Oh, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I know that the weather here up in the Northeast is less than wonderful. So, yeah. It's one of those things. It's one of those weathers, right? Get those. I mean, how stinking cute are they? I mean, really. They are so stinking cute. And I love the fact that I can use this for the 3-tier tray. I can use it in my decorations. I don't necessarily have to just use these for ornaments. That's the beautiful thing about Claire offering stuff in different sizes, as do most of our MDF people who cut our MDF here at the Sass. They offer them in a wide variety of sizes. So first things first, let me explain to you about our templates. Now, when you look at a template, you're thinking, oh my gosh, that looks horrid, right? You're going to look at that. You're going to see all the funky stuff in there. But let's talk about this for a second. It won't be that way, okay? Because it's all within what we call our safe area. We just add a bleed area just in case, like me, you don't line this up correctly. Now, what you can do is once you've peeled off all of your coating, just put it in your heat press. This is a great time to check your pressure. Just give it a quick, while it's still warming up over here. Give your MDF a quick pre-press, depending on where you live. Like, it has been rainy here. We're building the ark around here. So we are just going to pull some of the moisture out of my MDF. I'm going to let it cool for a hot second, really quick. Get those off the press. And the reason being is we want to take some of the moisture out of it. Now, here is a pro tip. And you know what? It's something that I didn't think about. So Ashley Dodd was pressing some stuff over at Apparicium, and she was talking about the large items that you press. And the reason why she normally doesn't pre-press stuff that's under 10 inches, like an 8x10, she might not necessarily, but anything over that, she pre-presses it. Why? Because there's still a little bit of moisture in the center, which can cause some ghosting. Now, I don't typically press large items, but I've started to get into that realm for myself, and that was something I even didn't know. I didn't even really think about it. Yes, you could pre-press, but she gives hers a really good pre-press on really big items. Why? Because the moisture content in the center takes a little bit longer to get out. So that tip came from Ashley Dodd over at Apparicium. If you've never been over to her shop, please, by all means, head to her shop. She is also one of the vendors that is giving away some amazing prizes during the Sassiversary coming up on August 29th. Today is also the last day you can sign up to be a part of that. You have to go to the Sassy Subber right here on Facebook, or, well, not on YouTube, but over on Facebook, you can go to the Sassy Subber Designs, and you can, and the girls will get the link as well. You could sign up to be a part of the giveaway, which comes August 29th, where we have over $3,500 worth of prizes. All right, now that we've got this cooled off a little bit and I can touch this, this is where us as a designer, we know where it has to line up, but we give you a little bit extra because you don't want to have your bleed be right up against your product. Why is that? Well, because we don't line things up, okay? None of us do. None of us line these things up proper. It just is the nature of this beast, right? So now we have that. I'm going to get some butch paper. I hope you're enjoying some of the eye candy that is behind me. This is just all of the stuff that I've been doing over the last 4 weeks that I will be showing off a little bit later in the show. If you have any comments or questions, please note that Jody and Jess answer those comments and questions. I do not necessarily always read all the comments and questions until after the Sass. So if you've got something that you really need to have a answer to, the girls will do their best at answering you. An ark would be cute, right? An ark would be cute. A big ark, and we could add animals 2x2. Shelly did an amazing job. Funny story. So Shelly and I have to flip that one. I didn't flip it. Let me flip that one. I didn't even realize it went in the other direction. So here you go. There's something to note too. Look at it. I didn't know. It didn't go. I wonder if it still fits though. Okay, it's perfect on the fit. I just have to change it. Not a big deal. I'll do that while it's pressing. Wouldn't be a Sass if I didn't screw it all up. And that's one thing you also want to check. You also want to check the direction of your design and make sure that it's flipped correctly, which I clearly did not do. When you've pressed as many substrates that I've pressed, after a while, you get a little bit going, oh my God, what did I just do? Let me go reprint that real quick. Hold, please. on to getting these pressed so we can get these all pressed down. There we go. Give your MDF some really nice medium to firm pressure. Listen, MDF can take a beating. If it's good quality MDF, a lot of the vendors that I deal with use MDF that is a Unisub brand, which is a better quality brand. One, it's nice and bright white for your designs, and honestly, it just subs beautifully. Let me see what... I love the design too. I was gonna press, I have a sled design, but I just love Tori's for that 3-tiered tray. And I will show you, she does have it in the smaller version. Now, all the stuff that does come from Blanktastic that does get to hang on your tree has the heart as the hole instead of the regular standard hole. Okay. All right, well, that's cooling just for a hot second. We'll pull this off. Line him up. And because Shelly is darn tootin' good at her job, it lines up perfectly. Also helps when you have, you know, a great template too. It's one of the things I've been teaching Claire is, you know, from a designer's point of view, why you don't want a huge bleed. And OMG, look at this freaking thing! Oh my God, he's so cute! Oh my God, is he adorable! Like, for real. Oh, really? Honestly and truly. Come on, can you imagine? I mean, really, between Tori and Shelly. Girls! Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, let's put this one on the press. Let's make sure I got it on the right way because, you know, that'll be a thing. Got it sandwiched. How stinking cute is he? Oh my gosh, look at it. Like, seriously. They're cute. I love every part of it. I love every part of it. There's just some minor things that I'll have Tori tweak on her sled, but that's not a big deal. Her and I will chit-chat about it and whatnot. But honestly, and I can tell you, she's watching right now. She's like, oh my gosh, girl, I gotta fix that. Don't worry, Tori, I got you. All right, so there you go. Honestly, it is so stinking cute. Perfect for those 3-tiered trays, right? Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Like, they're cute! Oh my God, they're so cute. Okay, sorry, I get excited about things. Cute things make my heart happy. Especially on a Sunday morning. Because who needs coffee? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I really need my gloves for this. Because I'm going to be handling metal in a little bit. And if I think this MDF is hot, woo boy, you want to touch that metal. Don't care what time of day it is. I don't care if it's on a Sunday morning or a Tuesday afternoon. Metal is hot and oh my God. Oh my God, he's cute. Like, and I love the details. So there you go. There's just 2. She has 3. I only did the 2, but how stinking cute. Shelly. Funny thing is both her and I designed these and she beat me to it. Funny backstory is her and I designed very much similar. I mean, very similar to each other. And she beat me to putting hers out. And I was like, oh my goodness. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to put mine out because yours are really stinking cute. So there you go. And that's just me being kind. You know what I mean? She beat me to it. Her and I were showing each other behind the scenes what we were working on, and I wasn't feeling mine 100%. And you know what? Instead of being all mean and whatnot, I was like, go ahead. I'll just delete mine. It's so much easier. I got so many other things I have to design for. We are good. Now, let me show you this. This, like I said, is the if you order the Sassy Tri-Pack, where you get 144 stickers, plus you get the DIY project, plus you're going to get the acorn, the collector pin for this month is the acorn. This is what you're going to get for your kit. And I can't remember off the top of my head how much Claire charges for these kits, but I just remember thinking, Claire, there you go. So in the kit, you're going to get the North Pole. You're going to get 4 of the rectangle signs. You're also going to get 4 ovals as well. And then you put them, because it is a front and a back, you get to decide how it lays. Now, if you want to paint the back of your Unisub, you absolutely can. I personally don't, because the back of signs aren't painted. Okay? I love the look. Put it on a spinner. And then you have something along the lines of like this. So it can be seen from all angles. Now, she does have this as a tabletop also. It's, probably, here it goes. Here's the difference. She has it in tabletop height. It comes with acrylic feet. It comes with the ovals and the rectangles. So you could put this in the centerpiece of your table, your end table, wherever you want to put it. It doesn't matter. But now she also has the tabletop version as well. And any of the designs that are for this can be scaled up to this. But these are all in my shop right now for the ornaments. And then she has these. I mean, come on. Look at the size difference. It's absolutely massive. All right, let me show you off some of the other things that came out of Blanktastic. All right, she's got some really cool stuff, and I want to show them off of just some of the many things that she has cut for me that I haven't even had a chance to design for. They're brand new to her, so I just want to give you a sneak peek of all the wonderful goodness that comes out of Blanktastic, okay? So, as you guys saw, you saw the different style. Well, here is the tray version of that. So, that does come in 3 different leg styles, if you will. This one is the tray version, and look at, and don't worry, she did flip them so they go in the right direction. But you have these, so you can put these on your trays, your 3-tier trays. How stinking cute would that be, right? And this one, oh, love it. Okay, so there you go. And you can even add these to your tier trays too. I mean, they're equally as adorable. So we have that. Let's see. She made me a guitar, a baby rattle, the rocking horse, the Christmas tree with stars. Now, she did make the 3 trees, but we did revamp it so that I could change it and add things, and we did take off the stumps so that it kind of sits. Great for a tiered tray. We have a llama. We have a puppy. We have a train. And because Nikki has some squirrel moments, we have those. Let's see. She also carries and has acrylic. So we are getting into, thanks to Mel Ryder, I would like to give her a shout out, because she did the wind chimes, and then we talked about fun shapes, and Claire said, well, I can cut them out of acrylic, and here you go. This is actually a camper, and then you hang the wind chimes at the bottom. She has a butterfly in here as well. Here, and then there's the clear butterfly, although it's got the masking on it. This is what the butterfly looks like. She cuts linen to make those bows you guys saw me talk about. That's right, she cuts the linen for the bows. She has a coffee mug. I mean, there's so many different things that come out of Blanktastic. Our brain runs about as fast as mine does. If you didn't think that could be possible, it is. So you can find all of those fun, wonderful things over on Blanktastic.com. We have some more things that her and I are working out. I just have to wait for my pieces to get here so that I could show you what else our brainchild ideas are. All right. So thank you so much, Claire, for all of the fun goodies that she has given to me. A tiered tray. So a tiered tray. You want to know what a tiered tray is? So it's one of those country, think cupcake tray, Evelyn. So the cupcake tray is basically, if you want to know what a tiered tray, it kind of looks like a cupcake tray with edges that you put decor on, and you put it in the middle of your table or a buffet. That's what a tiered tray is. I hope that helped for a little bit better of an explanation. All right, next up. All right, we have got a lot to show for Sub Underground. All right. I have some really cool designers. We're going to talk about all these fun shapes. And I'm going to match them up with the shape as well. So she's got some metal t-shirts. All right, these metal t-shirts are double-sided. I think I took all that off. All right, so they're double-sided. I'm going to do one of mine, one of Tori's, just so you could see what they look like. And actually, I'll probably mix and match and wear them both. So she has these really cute t-shirt earrings. She also has it in a keychain form. All right, so we're going to put one there. And I'm saving it so I can do the backs later. But for right now, we're just going to do the fronts of this one. All right. Then we have from Felly Made Designs, as soon as I figure out where I put it. There it is. Okay, so I had to retrofit it just a little bit because her rectangle is slightly different than my rectangle that I had in hand. But Beth Sprozik from Felly Made Designs made your CDC. That's right. She made your vaccination card ornament. Don't worry. The wording is so tiny. I gotta tell you. So we are going to, I'm going to see if I can't get this so that it doesn't hit the wording the best that I possibly can. No promises here. No promises. Don't worry. I'll be taking all of this extra stuff off. So she, you know, we've lived a life of COVID over the last year, and Beth has taken the opportunity to make us our COVID care, or our COVID cards, you know, the vaccination cards for those who did vax. She made that. So I thought that was rather cute for her. All right, we have both of those. Slide that over to the side. She also made, from Felly Made Designs, she made a huge, if you go to her shop right now, she has a huge line of, what does it say? Merry Christmas to our favorite. And this one says to our favorite actor. She has just about, and if you don't see it there, ask her about it, occupation. All right, in there. So we're going to do our favorite actor because you know what? Sometimes I get the favorite actor award. So we're going to do that. That comes from her. So this is on the large rounds. Now I did want to take this opportunity and show you the difference between Suzanne's rounds and most rounds that are out there. So like I said, she has the aluminum metal ornaments, double-sided. All of my photography people love these ornaments. But here's Suzanne's, and here's what you normally get. When I first got Suzanne's ornaments, and I went, Suzanne, oh my God. The residential space and so much stuff that you could pack into this 3-inch ornament is absolutely insane. I mean, the differences are night and day for all of these. I mean, come on. There you go. Let me see what you're saying. Yes, Claire can do custom acrylic shapes. I only know this because I keep asking her for them. All right, we're going to fix this. See if I can line this up without that hole trying to cut off the wording. The only part of being a graphics designer is we have to worry about where this hole sits, and so that we don't cut off the wording. That's probably one of the biggest questions that we get is, how do you make it move? Well, we've got a lot to worry about. Even though we have the bleeds in the safe area from a designer's point of view, we also have to contend with if there's a hole in it. Because we don't want our designs to get all confused, right? So we're putting on Beth's ornament. We're putting on the 2 ornaments, her CDC one, her actor one. We're also doing the 2 t-shirt ones because I'm going to put those in my ears so y'all can see them. We also have the paw print. Now this is the paw print one that I did. This comes from Sassy Summer over on Etsy. So this is the first year ornament. You can get them in a variety of different colors. I did green for Remington. So there you go. We're going to add that. I've already prepped these by taking off all the little plastic on there. Next up we have from Gracie B. Doodle. Now Gracie B. Doodle did the dog bone, but again, this is Remington's first Christmas. Can you imagine why? So what I'm going to do for her is I want to show you the two different sides. That because you can press both sides, we are going to do two different sides in there. I'm going to do that with a couple of the different ornaments just so you can see what their designs look like. All right, so both of these come from Gracie B. Doodle. And so we're going to do the front side first. Again, Nikki for the win on the template here. I do a lot of the template work for Sublimation Underground. There we go. We're going to put that on there. So we're going to start off with those right off. Let's get some butcher paper for the top. While we talk about the other fun shapes. Ooh, I want more pressure. You forget from when you go to MDF to metal, right? Then we have from dottiesdesigns.org. This one is a Holly Jolly Christmas. Now, over at Sublimation Underground, you can get the horizontal and the vertical version. And what I'm going to be doing is for Jody stock and for Dottie's, I'm going to use the back and the front. But I also want to show you how I took one of Jessica's, that's right, from Jessica Renee Customs. I took one of her Benelux that typically goes horizontal and I made it go vertical. So we're going to do that as well. I was able to retrofit it so that I could get it to do what I needed it to do. She's probably going to be like, what did you do? Well, I have to show off my girl. I'm going to let those cool for a hot second, literally. Okay, so first things first, we are going to, now, here's the thing. These might want to be scaled down. We might want to scale them down just a touch. I'm going to go back through and check. But even so, even when you get it, always measure, because everybody's ornaments might say Benelux on them, okay? Or a fancy rectangle or a fancy square or Prague. Make sure you do measure them because they're not all created equal, as you guys can see right here. All right, so that's not a big deal on my end. I know how to fix this, okay? So without actually having to do it, but you might want to just measure it, make sure that your design is the same size, and you might just have to scale it down. That's not a big deal, all right? But again, it might seem like a very standard shape when in reality it might not be. Okay, next up we have, and if it's something that's on my end that I created, then I'll just go through and I'm going to just double check it for the ladies to make sure that it is correct for them, because I want it to be correct and they can just go in and resize it, or you can resize it. Really that easy. Take that out. You're going to see that we're going to do the dog tag from also Sub Underground. I know typically the dog tag is one that you do military stuff on, but I wanted to show you that you could do other images on it as well. There we go. Okay. Trying to get them all laid out here. All right. I forget who that one came from. It'll come to me in a blinding flash. But you'll see a list of our designers all over the place. I have quite the group of designers over at the Sassy Subber, and they are absolutely just a wonderful group of ladies to work with. I believe this might be my sister. If it's not my sister, then I'm not sure who it is. No, actually, that's not my sister. My sister, we did something else. So this is the dog tag. This is the house. This is the fancy square. This is for your first time home buyer. Now I will tell you, you want to make sure that you have the house. I tried to offer my designs where if it is a front and back, I do a back design for you in my shop so that there is a front and a back, so you're not doing the same design on front and back. I do offer that. That's just something I've been doing for a very long time now, and it's just kind of become a habit for me. So there we go. We have all those. Let's pull these off, the ones that are already on here. I'm going to set these aside. Right there. Now, this is where I'm going to want to don the gloves, because metal is very hot. I don't care how long it's been sitting on this heat press. It's still going to be very hot, and I value my fingerprints. So, I know that seems like an odd thing that I would ever say, but oh my goodness! He's so cute. That's Remington. So there you go. That is Mr. Remington right there. There you go. Uber, uber, uber cute. Right? He is just too cute. And I love how she put the little snowy effect on the top of that one. So we're going to press the back of that one so you can see what it looks like. Then we have my paw print. Oh, again. Uber cute paw print. Big residential space. These are not small. When I showed you guys the circle is rather large. This is about the same size as that circle. All right, you have a lot of residential space on these to put some really amazing things. Each one of these in my designs of this particular series are cut out so you could just line your picture right up behind it. Okay. Then we have, here's the round. This is from Beth Sprozik's Fairly Made with Designs. So I'll show you. Here's the comparison in size. I mean, they're pretty comparable. So there's our Merry Christmas to our favorite actor. This is for Beth's Designs. Again, it's about a 3-inch ornament. You get a lot of residential space on these. And they're very lightweight. This is her CDC card. I'm going to try to get this as close as I can so y'all can see. But there's her CDC card. Like, she literally went in and typed everything out, laid it all out, the whole 9 yards on this. I'm hoping that it shows somewhat. It's going to be hard. I will take really good pictures of these later. But yes, she did the CDC card. Oh my goodness, she kills me. All right, we have that. Now, I am going to lose some fingerprints to be able to do this, but I wanted to show you what the earrings look like. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I want to put one in so y'all can see what it looks like. You do get the earring hardware for these. They're very simple. Can I touch this yet? Okay, good. So it's a very simple, you just literally pull this apart. Super easy. You can pull these apart with your fingers. You just put this into the hole and pinch it back together. Nice and tight. And of course, your girl's got to put it on backwards. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. Happy Sunday. Only I would put it on backwards. I probably just did that again. Okay, there you go. I want you to see what it looks like in my ears. These are super lightweight. Very, very lightweight. Suzanne was determined to get the t-shirts. She loves the t-shirt designs. There's lots of cool things. This is what it looks like in my ear. There you go. Now you know what it looks like. Super lightweight. You can't even feel them. So you get the t-shirt ones from there. If you want other metal type shape earrings, head over to Just Blanking Fun. He has ovals, he has rectangles, he has all sorts of things. Suzanne has the t-shirts, but if you want other shapes too in the metal ornaments, you can head over to Just Blanking Fun as well. I'm all about all-inclusive around here, as you can tell. Let's just see what we got going on here. There you go. So we have that. Absolutely adorable. Tori's Naughty and, well, this is, let me see. Santa, I'm on the nice list earrings. Whoops, you can't even see it, so hold on. There you go. So that's what it says on there. Again, we'll take much better pictures of these. We're going to add some new. Please make sure you change your butcher paper because things do off-gas, and you can off-gas them right onto your metal, and then that's going to cause a whole world of hurt. We don't want that. We want to be able to have clean product without wasting our substrates, all right? Don't worry, I forget as well. Sometimes I just get going and I forget exactly what I'm doing and my process. More so when I'm live than I do when I'm actually sitting here in my own office, when it's quiet and I have my own thoughts, right? So lots of times I will just get talking to people and I forget what I'm doing. Whoops. I just want to make sure that I try to show off as much as I possibly can from the ladies who are from Sub Underground and Blanktastic today. Get those down. There we go. Yay! It varies from ID, I guess. Do you sell more metal ornaments or MDF? For me, that's a great question. I sell more metal, but that's because that's what I put in my shop. There are some smaller MDF because they're specialty cut items that I will have in my shop. Like I will have the North Pole in my shop. I'll have the sled that you see from My Sublime Designs. Those will be in my Christmas shop. I limit what MDF I do have. For the most part, I just have the metal ones because that's what my clients tend to like. It really just varies from your area to area, and what you like and what you promote is what is completely up to you. Remember, your shop should be a reflection on you and what you love and what you like. Listen to, I need to say this, here's my disclaimer, if you will. Not everything that I show on the Sass is what I have in my actual physical shop, but it doesn't mean that I don't love it. I love a lot of things that I show you guys, but I just happen to know my area, or it's not the vibe of my shop. I can love a lot of things, but I have a certain vibe in my shop that I like to have, so that's why I don't carry absolutely every single item. Doesn't mean I hate it. Absolutely, that's far from the truth. It just means I tend to gravitate towards certain things, and with that said, that's what's in my shop. Like I said too, you don't have to carry every single design that you do in your shop. It's just not that... I clearly printed the wrong one. I didn't realize there were 2 downloads. Okay, so Dottie, your watermark is still on my picture. I don't know which one I downloaded, but oh my goodness. So here you go. This is from Dottie Designs, in case y'all couldn't tell from the watermark on there, because I either downloaded the wrong one or Dottie forgot to take it off. But at any rate, it says, have a holly jolly Christmas. This is from Dottie's Designs. .org. It is absolutely adorable. I love her little snowman. She likes to use that snowman. He is uber cute. Love, 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 love. On the back side of this one, we are going to put the cutest little one ever. Now, you're going to watch me. I'm going to do a quick fan this out, right? Get it cooled off just a little bit. We're going to put on here the penguin design. You guys know how much I love this little penguin. This one comes from JoJo's Digital Designs. I keep wanting to say JoJo's Expressions just because that is her physical page. So there we go. Let's pull this off. Oh my goodness. How cute. I do a lot of these ornaments for my photography people, so these are pretty much the ornaments for me that I do. And these come out stunning. I absolutely love them. I'm trying not to burn my fingertips off here. Gorgeous. Maybe you have somebody who has a first home, right? This is our first home, or our first new home, I think is what I have here. Our new home, not even our first home, because maybe they have just a new home. And then here's my think outside the box that it does not always have to be a dog tag. It can also be a really beautiful oval as well. We're going to do this last one, find a blank spot on this page so that I can do Jody's. And then we're going to get into a couple other things that you can get from all over the place. We're going to do a dog scarf. The dog scarf design comes from True Digital Artistry. Suzanne also carries the dog scarves as well. And then I'm going to press a Christmas design from True Digital Artistry that is just funny, and it's totally me and totally comical. And I'm going to be pressing that on a pillowcase from Driven by Graphics. I'm printing the back side. Last week I did the fall. This week I'm doing Christmas. This way all I have to do is flip around my pillow. So there you go. Right, there you go. So there's all those wonderful things. We have lots that we've done today, you know. Lots of beautiful things have come out of the last 4 weeks. I've been able to show off vendors that I haven't ever been able to show off. One, because they're new to the tribe, right? Or it's just they've never been able to be a part of a beautiful Christmas in July special with me. Okay, and there you go. And here is JoJo's, Jody Stocks. There's a cute little penguin. sleeping under the tree. So this could be great for our first Christmas. This could be, like for the design I did here, I decided not to do the one with the words. It says, have yourself a merry little Christmas. And how cute is that? That's great for a hostess gift. That's great for somebody in the office. You don't have to necessarily put a name on something. You could definitely put a little beautiful saying as well, because then it's kind of all-inclusive. So for you people who do vendor shows and whatnot, have yourself a merry little Christmas 2021 would be a perfect design and wording idea for that ornament, especially if you want to do stuff on hand. Not everything has to be custom on hand. So there's the back side and there's the front side of that. All right. Oh, it has been a fun ride over the last 4 weeks of being able to show off my friends. That's right. I've been able to show off all of my friends for the last 2 or 4 weeks, I should say. We are going to do the pet scarf. Here we go. Here is the pet scarf that you could get from Sublimation Underground. I am just going to lay that out. It has been already lint rolled. You do lint roll all of your fabric products. I have already prepped that and lint rolled it just to save a little bit of time. And then I'm going to show you, I'm going to line up and show you the, yes, the design is slightly bigger than the image. And I'm definitely going to need virtue paper. All right, let's flip this over. She has a wide variety of sizes for her pet scarves. There we go. We're gonna drop that like it's hot because it is. And here we go. There you go. It says on the naughty list, and I regret nothing. If you knew my sister, that is totally her. I regret nothing. So here you go. Last week we totally did this design on the front of the white center with the black and white plaid. This comes from Driven by Graphics. All of these plaid designs come from Driven by Graphics. We did this absolutely gorgeous fall design on the front. We are going to be doing a Christmas design on the back because why not, right? Why not? And then I'm going to take an opportunity to show you, I'm going to zoom it in. I want to show you all of the amazing products that have come out in the last 4 weeks of this Christmas in July special. It is something I've been running now for 3 years. Can you imagine I've been doing Christmas in July for 3 years? I have. It's been an amazing journey and ride with every one of you on this path that I've been on. And it has been so much fun seeing all of the creative ideas that do come out of all these different camps. So there you go. And, aww, this will be Remington's new one. Well, he'll be much bigger. You know, I don't know if it'll fit him by then. He's growing like a weed. For those who don't know, I have a grandpuppy. Here we go. And it says, Happy Paw a Days. Yeah, there you go. I think that's how you say it. How cute is that? Like, come on. Every pet needs a new scarf, and that's what you can market to your groomers, to your pet stores, anybody in between. That's where those North Poles with the paw and the bone is great because the fur babies are very much a real thing in our world. All right. So I'm going to get another piece of butcher paper to protect the front side of this. Make sure I put it. Oh, it's upside down. Because that would be what I would do. I would put it upside down. Make sure you do lint roll. I did lint roll these prior. So I already know that it's lint rolled. It's already been pre-pressed even. I regret nothing. Right now, as it says, I regret nothing. And we're going to put this right on the center of this. How stinking cute, right? How stinking cute. I'm going to put it right on the center. Add the piece of butcher paper to the top. Drop it like it's hot, because why? Because it is. All right, we're going to drop that down. let you look at some eye candy. Well, I clean up the shop a little bit as we go. People often ask me, they say, Nikki, are you a real working shop? As you can see, I am a real working shop. I have lots of things that are behind me because this shop isn't just where I teach you, it's also where I make my own coin every single day. Yes, I am keeping the girls busy. Actually, right before the Sass, I said, so today we're doing Sublimation, Underground, and Blanktastic. And oh, by the way, slid this in there, we're going to recap the entire 4 weeks. Good luck. Yes. May the odds be in your favor, Just Post. I'm like, yeah, wish me luck so I remember who everybody is. I'm going to try to remember where every blank comes from. So if I muck this up, I'm going to apologize right now. Oh my God, she's cute. Oh, Amanda. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Check that out. On the naughty list, and I regret nothing. I regret nothing. How stinking cute. She has this very quirky sense of humor. My sister does. And let me tell you, this is true to her. I am all Miss Christmas and my sister is Mrs. Halloween, right? So I'm Mrs. Christmas. She's Mrs. Halloween. So this is totally her. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Right? So I just want to show you. You take it, and so you have Christmas on one side, fall on the other, and this is how you get a lot of bang for your buck when it comes to your pillowcases. All they have to do is flip it over, and then they have a new holiday. That is absolutely stunning. Love, love, love these from Driven by Graphics, so thank you so much, Marvin, for that. As you can see, we have lots to talk about. I'm going to zoom this in just a little so y'all can see everything in the background that I have to offer. So give me 2 seconds. Because we want to zoom it on in. There we go. We're going to zoomy in so y'all can see me just a little bit better. There we go. Much better. Okay. We're good. Slide. Okay. Done. Lots to show you this morning. It has been one amazing ride over the last 4 weeks. I've introduced you to some new vendors to the Sass. I've also introduced you to vendors, old friends, if you will. So I want to be able to show off some pretty amazing products that I've been able to share with you, discovered with you, everything along the way over the last 4 weeks. So, first things first, as you can see, I have my tree. My tree. Yes, we have the Freedom. Listen, it wouldn't be a July if I didn't have Freedom on there, right? So there you go. Now, this right here, this comes from Slinging Arrow. This is her candy cane MDF. This came from SlingingArrow.com. This is one of the designs from one of her designers over there. Underneath the tree, I did a little video in my Sassy Subber group, and I talked about the tree skirt. Now, this is a 3-foot tall tree, and this happens to be the tree skirt underneath. It is about a 20-inch tree skirt, and I will tell you, coming literally in the next week or so will be the white on white version of this tree skirt. So you'll have the opportunity of being able to have a red background, but you also have the opportunity of a white, so you have different designs. These come from RREM Distributors. That's the newest member. She was in the very first Sass I did for the Christmas in July Sass, where I showed off the mini tree skirts. All right, she is also home of the silicone tumbler wrap. All right, she also is home of the all white, or all, well, it's more like an ivory, it's not a true white, but she has the white and the paw print. So she has the standard and the paw print different stockings. You can sub on the top and the bottom. I did show these off on the July 5th Sass. So there you go. Right? Uber cute on these. Then while we're back there, if you go to Driven by Graphics, he has the buffalo plaid and the black and white plaid line. He has those. He has them. Wait, I have something to show you. Oh, I keep forgetting. He has the large tree skirts. So if you're into the small tree skirts, you head over to RREM Design or Distributors. If you want the large tree skirts, head over to Driven by Graphics. These two are like the best tag teaming event ever. So she deals with the white, where you can sub all in, and it's great for the mini trees. Marvin is great for the big trees and the buffalo plaid. Look! Oh, right? He has these. He has them in the black and white plaid. He also has them in the buffalo plaid. He does have the white center one in the black and white plaid just to match the pillowcases and the stockings. So those came out of Driven by Graphics. You also saw the pillowcases. Now, I don't know if it's right here or not, but if you saw my mishap with my shirt last week, don't ask, don't judge. But he does have the buffalo plaid sleeved shirts. He has those also over by Driven by Graphics. Note to self, make sure that you don't put a screen print that has white in it on this shirt. You're not going to see it. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know that. But he has these, right? Uber cute. These have the buffalo plaid sleeves, and this is completely sublimation on the front if you so choose. Those all come out of Driven by Graphics. You know what I will tell you? I love the fact that he labels his bags. He labels his bags, okay? That way I know, and I don't have to open it up to see what size it is. He labeled his bag for me. Really? Because that's just beautiful. I don't gotta... Because then I wouldn't have to make it look like that. There we go. So those came out of RREM Distributors and Driven by Graphics. They were the fabric line, if you will, for the last couple of Sasses. Oh, I feel like I have so much to tell you in so little time. Let's keep going. All right, we also have this uber adorable thing. This was designed by myself. This is my Santa Claus, and it came, the substrate comes from Slinging Arrow. This is a Slinging Arrow, and this is a Slinging Arrow. So this is her round. This is her wagon design. This beautiful piece of artistry, I should say, is the metal shapes. You can get the metal squares and rectangles. You can get those from Rider Digital Works. This is Melody Rider. I made that so I can hang, and let me tell you, when you clink these together, it has such a beautiful sound. So you have, right, really cool. So she makes those type of metal. She cuts them, like I said, any size, any shape. I shouldn't say any shape. She does squares and rectangles, but she can do just about any size for you. She does round the corners as well. We have this from Slinging Arrow. Now these items right here that I'm about to show you all come from My Sublime Designs. This is Kim Jenkins' group, and I just need to bring them all over to you because there's just so many. There's just so many. I did a lot of ornaments from her shop. While the big substrates came from places like Slinging Arrow, you have the present, you have this backboard design you can hang, you have the other wagon design as well. This is the wagon. You have a Christmas and a holiday themed one for fall. You also have, whoops, the large item. This is one of the large items that came from Kim, and this is the larger cutting board. All right, so the large cutting board came from her, and I'm just dropping it all over like it's hot. There we go. So she has the large and the small cutting board, faux cutting board. She has those. Those come from My Sublime. She gave me a house and a snow globe, a mitten, a fireplace. Mini saw blade, large saw blade. Let's bring it back to church, shouldn't we? That's why we're here every Sunday morning. We bring it back to our sublimation church. And we have our own church. We have the mason jar. The wood slice. She also has, and I mean, these are stunning. So this was Little Sister's design of the sled. This is Big Sister's design of the sled, right? Beautiful, beautiful items. I love these sleds. I love this sled. I actually own an authentic, real sled that sits outside my house. So the sled is definitely a tug at my heart kind of a thing. She also has, although this one does say best dad ever, it does complain if you need it to, but she has the small saw blade or hand saw and the large one. This is the one I did for my Father's Day special. This does complain if you need it to, but again, she has the two sizes. And look, it has the real wood add-ons. That's one thing that I love about Kim's designs, is that she loves to work with mixed media, meaning she likes to mix in MDF and wood all at the same time for a totally unique look. Love everything that she does over there at My Sublime Designs. I'm gonna take a coffee break. That's a lot. It's been a lot over the last 4 weeks. I've introduced you to RREM Distributors. I introduced you to SlingingArrow.com, MySublimeDesigns.com, DrivenByGraphics.com. I have introduced you to SublimationUnderground.company.site and Blanktastic.com, not to mention Just Blanking Fun and Rider Digital Works. They are a part of my tribe. They are my friends, and I love nothing more than to show them off. Absolutely true. I want to see if I have, he has in there too, over at Driven by Graphics, not only does he have flags, he has my fluffy and fabulous towels. That's right, he has got the fluffy and fabulous towels. Here they are. You know those ones that I absolutely love? Well, Marvin carries the fluffy and fabulous towels. He has the 11 by 18 and the 15 by 25. They sub beautifully. They have that bougie front. That's right. So it makes us look very high end. But then it has that workhorse terry cloth back, right? Absolutely love them. And he carries both. I have a towel section in my shop, which is right now. Right now, it's got a 50% off sale. I only run my sale at 50% off twice a year. Always at a Christmas in July and then some other random time. So there you go. This is the second sale of the 50% off in my shop right now. It's a limited time. And you get to have all the fun designs that I make for my towel sets that you could get at Driven by Graphics. He offers a group code too over on the Sassy Subber, so make sure you check that out. There is no minimum to buy. You can buy just one if you want, or you can buy 20, whatever your little heart desires. So there you go. Lots of fun things came out of the last month of Christmas in July special. I hope I've taught you something. I hope you found beautiful products to share in your Christmas shops coming up. It has been a blast. Let me do a product for this week. There you go. Those were the designers that I showed off today and last week. These are my ladies. You have JoJo's Digital Designs. That's Jody Stock. You have Jessica Renee Customs. That's my girl Jess. You have True Digital Artistry. That's my sister Amanda. You have Philly May Designs. That's Beth. You have ST2 Designs. That's Tori. You have Halemi Gifts and More. That's Shelly. You have Gracie B. Doodle, that's Tanya. And Dottie Designs, you have Miss Dottie herself. And let's not forget me, the Sassy Subber. My name is Nikki Adamkowitz. Thank you guys so much for joining me over the last 4 weeks. This has been a beautiful trip. Again, thank you to the ladies, Jess and Jody. This last month has been the hardest on them because there's lots of links that we have to get out. They rock it. They absolutely do. Here's some definitely fun things you need to know. Today's the last day you can sign up to be a part of the best Sassiversary I am ever going to have. Probably, it's only going to get better from here. It will be my 3rd year doing the Sass, where you guys have watched me teach you, fumble, probably say a few curse words here and there in the Sass, and I've literally tried everything I can to help you feel comfortable in your own skin when it comes to your business. I hope I've inspired you. I hope that you have learned something from me each and every week. Even if you're an old pro, like Mel says, even this old pro can learn a few things. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope you guys have listened to everything that I've said. My shop is 50% off. Last day for the Sassy Tribe pack at thesassysummer.com. Please, that's where you get that free, this guy, you get the free DIY, right? And then you can make your own, and then you can post it and see how many people you want. This comes from Blanktastic. Please, last days for a lot of things is July 25th. My 50% off sale, the last day for the Tribe pack, last day to sign up for the Sassy Summer, Sassiversary thing. And I think I probably need a break, and so do the girls. So you guys have a great rest of your week. Until then, I'll see you guys all later on the flip side. Have a great one, everyone.